PayNG, we pay, you pay. When it comes to funding education for students in Nigeria, PressPayNG is your go-to. I want to say a very big thank you to 3J's Hotel and Restaurant here in the Federal Capital for weighing in and giving us all the support we need to ensure that this is a success, and also Call to Fly to ensure that Travels and Tour Company here in the Federal Capital to ensure that when our students, our debaters are ready, they can fly them to Lagos for the national debate. So, I appreciate all of our partners and our sponsors for their Beg to Differ debate.
Well, like you
And
said,
our judges?
Yeah, judges. Majid Dahiru, of course, he's still an impartial judge, and we also have
Always will be.
Yes, always will be. And Irene Bangwell is also very much around. You do not see them in the camera, but they are well seated in their own, corner and listening attentively, and also doing justice to the debaters at the end of the day through the results which will be brought in here. Like you were saying, Kimberly, I mean, it's been 3 days of very exciting moments, very tense, but also very exciting. Listening to the perspective and views of children, of that age, it tells you that, look, we have very brilliant ones spread across different schools. I hope it gets better with each passing day, because that's how it ought to be today.
Indeed.
Right?
Indeed.
Okay. So
I'm confident that our debaters would notch things up further today. And just to remind you what it entails, that there will be 3 rounds to this: the presentation, the rebuttal, and the closing. And each of this round would allot 3 minutes each to the debaters for all of them. And I'm sure you both know what the rebuttal is, right? Yesterday we had one of our debater who either she wasn't paying attention, she wasn't sure what to do at that point in time. Just to put that out of the way. You'll be judged based on your number, quality, originality of the point that you make, clarity of thought, eloquence of presentation. Let's go on a quick break.
To take your taste buds on an adventure with Eat Right.
let's talk about something.
Nigeria Info Abuja edition of
I beg to differ.
I Beg to Differ.
I Beg to Differ student debate is back on. It's opened.
16 active, intelligent, brilliant debaters for their Beg to Differ debates.
Back on track right now.
And you can be a part of it if you are a secondary school student. You are aged
13 to 16.
You can compete for a grand prize of
1 million naira.
So registration is open right now.
If you go to our site, you see the debate questions. You give for and against in terms of your argument.
Once you do that, you'll be required to upload a 4 minutes audio recording of yourself, 2 minutes arguing in favor, and 2 minutes arguing against.
Don't forget that there will be amazing prizes that will come with the I beg to differ.
And the winner, aside from getting 1 million naira from here, will also participate in the national debate.
Get a chance to represent the FCT and be flown to Lagos to compete in the grand
It's
finale.
going to happen live in the studio. We're going to be streaming live, Facebook, YouTube.
If you want to be a sponsor, a good time to call as well.
Get in touch with us.
Just call Mr. John. He's our head of marketing, and he'll be glad to give you any information, any update concerning what categories you can sponsor.
An opportunity for you to sell yourself, to sell your company, to sell whatever products.
Number is 0803 700 3120. That's 0803 700 3120.
Cash in or capitalize on this opportunity to sponsor I Beg to Differ on Nigeria Info 95.1. I'll be glad to hear from you.
Let's get back to your reactions right now, shall we?
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
All right, the very first edition of I Beg to Differ here in the Federal Capital, powered by PressPay NG, 3J's Restaurant and Hotel, and Call to Fly Travels and Tour Services. Welcome to the very first set of the debate for today. And the motion is, should public universities in Nigeria be tuition free? Now, who would support, who would beg to differ between the debaters we have in the studio? We've got Yemisi Makinde. Yemisi Makinde is 14-year-old and a student of Prime Care International School. Hello, Yemisi. How are you?
I'm fine.
You're fine and ready to go, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. We also have 14-year-old Jeremy Ude, a student of Rabeto School, Wuse to Abuja.
Jeremy is waving. Who exactly are you waving to? All right, we have the cameras, and I'm sure that your people are watching you, right?
He knows the parent, the student.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he feels like this kind of guy who's got a lot of people in school.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
guys, I'm going to be on that Beg to Differ debate. Watch me on YouTube.
Watch me.
Yes, it's at Nigeria Info Abuja on YouTube, at Nigeria Info Abuja on Facebook. So go check out Jeremy.